Welcome everyone. We are going to go through a quick tutorial of our Intro to Nursing 1 course. It works a little bit differently than our other Edmentum courses, so I just want to show you some of the functionality inside of here. Right off the bat, we're going to go to login.edmentum.com, and that's when we get hit with this landing screen here of our login information. We're always going to use OLVS in order to get in. That's V as in Victor, S as in Sam, as our account login, followed by your username and password, which your teacher should have given you at this point. So we're going to click login here, and then we'll be shown our active assignments as well as all the classes that we're in. I was working on some stuff earlier, so yours will be a little bit cleaner than this one. But we're going to go into our Intro to Nursing course, and then we're going to click All Activities here. This brings us to a basic course structure. I'm going to minimize that just so you can see what it'll look like when you land, of this Getting Started video, followed by Unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and some surveys in the middle and end. So let's look at what Unit 1 looks like. We are going to see this intro unit. So this activity, this just shows you everything that's expected of you for this unit and everything you'll be learning. So it's overview of nursing, history, and career options. You don't have to do anything on this page, just wanted to give you a heads up, and you can exit out of that. The next page, or the next little icon here, is probably the most important. It's going to be these sections. So section 1.1, section 1.2, and then there's section 1.3 in each unit. And then this is where you're going to get all of your information out of. So all your learning is going to happen in here, but your assignments you'll be doing separately. So we have tabs here, kind of like a website, if you notice that. We have our checklist, which is basically a quick overview of just this 1.1 section. And then we have our lessons. This is probably the most important, where you'll be doing most of the learning, most of the content is inside of here. And down here at the bottom, you'll notice Flash lessons, MP4 versions, and text versions. Each one of these will be the same, so case study, case study, case study, they're all the same. I recommend using this MP4 version. This is going to play a video for you. It should just open up somewhat like this and start going. That's your option number one, and then your second option is this text version, and this is going to just give you a super easy to look at version. If you don't want to have it read to you out loud, or you just want to do your own reading, you can definitely do it through there. I don't recommend this Flash lesson. It should work on Chromebooks and across the board, but it won't forever, so it's not the best option to go with. MP4 is the way you want to go. So we have lessons and we have field trips. Field trips are links to external websites if you want to do some deeper research, or if you need a little more help for your discussion post later on. You should definitely go check these out. And then we have our spotlight. This is more information, so it's just highlighting some more things that you should know about this section. And then so we have these three that are learning, and then we have our discussion, our assignments. Discussions and assignments will be done outside of this page, so this is kind of just displaying what those both are in this tab, but you don't need to do them in here. Vocab you should definitely check out. That's a good one to take a look at. And then we have quizzes. Again, this just shows you what the quizzes are, but you'll actually be doing the quizzes separately. So discussion, assignment, quizzes, always going to be separate outside of this little website link here. So we're going to exit out of here, and then we'll go into what our assignments look like. Discussions are super easy. I'm not even going to show you those. They're so self-explanatory. You will crush them, no problem. And then we're going to go to our assignment, and I'm going to show you these because they're a little bit confusing, just the way you submit and access them. All the instructions are here, so if you need to revisit this or re-look at it, you can definitely read it here, but I'm going to give you a visual video of exactly what you need to do in order to submit these assignments. This link is where we want to go. Click this link and access your complete activity in Google Docs. This is going to open up a template. So it's very important to be logged into a Google account at this time, your school Google account preferably. And then we're going to use template in the top right corner here. And then that'll open up our own version of this. That way it's not everyone editing it at the same time, or having to do it separately or download it as a Word. It's just going to open up and it's going to be yours. Putting your name up in the top here. This is our first step. So I'm going to put my name, and then your name here. Full name. Your teacher will love you if you do that. And then we have our assignment instructions here. So we're going to enter our assignment here. So this is my answer. You're going to write a much better answer than that, but for our purposes, that is my answer. This is the part that is a little bit confusing. After we're done filling everything out, we are going to go to File and save this, but we're not going to regular save it. We're going to download it as a PDF document. So this will save a document that's not editable. It's just the way it is. So we have this assignment here. It's in the bottom left corner. As you can see, I have another version of that there. But then after we see it pop in the bottom left corner, if we're using Chrome, or if you are using Firefox, the downloads will be up here, something like that. You're going to download it as a PDF. So down at the bottom of this screen is where we are going to be uploading our file. So we're going to click Upload New File and then choose File. So this is going to give us access to our computer to upload the file that we want to. So we're going to search the name of it. It's going to be named 1.1 whatever. Assignment Nursing Brochure, and we're going to open that up. So after it's uploaded into here, we're going to click Upload File, and then it just becomes part of our what Edmentum calls File Center. So now that it's here, it's not actually submitted to our teacher quite yet. We're going to have to click this box and then click Submit Selected File. We're just going to submit it straight for scoring. I wouldn't select Submit for Review unless your teacher specifically asked you to do that, but we're just going to click Submit for Scoring, and once we have this orange box here, we are good to go. So we're going to crush that and exit. Well, let me show you the quiz real quick. It's pretty standard. You just select the option that you choose, click Next, all the way through it. I believe it's 5 or 10 questions, and then you're just going to submit it and save and exit. Cool. Last thing I want to show you is our message center up here at the top. This is the best way to communicate with your teacher if you're working at home or on the weekend or something like that and you want to submit some sort of message to them. We're going to click New Message, and then on this To list we'll have a list of all of our teachers that are enrolled in our classes that we're working on. So I have a few, you'll have a few more, and then on your subject and message, be specific as possible. Talk about what class you're in, the section heading that you need help with, or there's some sort of issue with, or just be as clear as possible when you're communicating through here. Alright, well, I just want to wish you luck on your Edmentum course, and welcome to Intro to Nursing. Thanks.